Good day, everyone. I'm Ms. Erica Disilas, and today we are going to talk about adding similar fractions. But before we proceed to our procedures, let us try to describe what a fraction is, and let us try to identify what do we mean by similar fractions. First off, what is a fraction? A fraction names a part of a whole. It is actually two parts, the numerator, which tells you the number of parts that you have, and the denominator, which tells you the number of parts the whole is divided into. In our illustration on the screen, we have 3/5 as our example. It means the whole is divided into 5 equal parts. 3 of them were taken. So again, what is a fraction? A fraction names a part of a whole. Second thing that we have to describe. What are similar fractions? What do we mean by similar fractions? Similar fractions are fractions with like or equal denominators. For example, 1/3, 2/3, 4/3, and 5/3. These are examples of similar fractions since they have equal denominators. Again, when we say similar fractions, these are fractions with like or equal denominators. Now that we know what a fraction is, and we have described what the similar fractions are, we can now proceed to our main topic for the day. How do we add similar fractions? Before we go to our illustrations, let us identify or remember these rules. When we add similar fractions, we have three rules. First one, we are going to add the numerators. Second, we are going to copy the denominator. And third, we simplify if necessary. These are the three important rules that we are going to repeat to the following illustrations. First example, 2 nines plus 5 nines. We are going to add the numerators. So we have 2 plus 5, that is equal to 7. And then we will copy the denominator, so that would be 9. So our answer would be 7 nines. Do we still have to simplify? Not anymore, because 7 nines is already in its simplest form. Therefore, our final answer is 7 nines. Let's continue. 1/3 plus 2/3. We are going to add the numerators. So 1 plus 2, that is equal to 3. We copy the denominator 3. Therefore, our answer is 3/3. Do we still have to simplify? Yes. Why? Because 3/3 is actually 1 whole. Therefore, our answer is 1. So it means 1/3 plus 2/3 is equal to 1. A fraction with equal numerator and denominator is actually 1 whole. Let's continue. Third example, 2/5 plus 6/5, that is equal to, we add the numerators, 2 plus 6, that is equal to 8. We copy the denominator 5. Therefore, our answer is 8/5. The question is, do we still have to simplify? By looking at our answer, the numerator is greater than the denominator. Therefore, we still have to simplify. How are we going to do that? We will divide our numerator by our denominator. So it means 8 divided by 5. That will give you a 1 with a remainder of 3. How are we going to write that as our answer? We will write the quotient as the whole part. So 1 is our whole part. And then we will write the numerator or the remainder as the numerator. So we will have 3, and then we will copy the denominator 5. So our final answer is 1 and 3/5. Let us continue. Now we have 3 add-ins, 4/5 plus 2/5 plus 7/5. How are we going to do that? We are going to follow the rule. First rule, we add the numerators. 4 plus 2 plus 7, that is equal to 13. Second rule, we are going to copy the denominator, 5. And we still have to simplify. Like the first example, 13 is greater than 5. Since our numerator is greater than the denominator, we are going to simplify. So 13 divided by 5 will give you 2 with a remainder of 3. So how are we going to write that as our fraction? 2 goes to the whole part, 3 goes to the numerator, and then we copy the denominator. Therefore, our final answer is 2 and 3/5. So that is how we add similar fractions. Don't forget the 3 rules. We add the numerators, we copy the denominator, let's simplify if necessary. Don't forget that That would be all for today. Don't forget to ask your teachers if you still have questions regarding this topic. Thank you, and remember, together we heal as one and seven.